In this, the third session in the How to Overcome Nice Guy Syndrome series, I want to talk about how you can get gaslighted, or more importantly, how you can recognize that you're being gaslighted, because one of the main problems that the nice guy has is that they put themselves into situations where others can gaslight them quite effectively. And one of the reasons for this, of course, is that they don't know it's going on. They never really thought about it, not in those terms anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer you 5 cues, or 5 ways, or 5 red flags, if you like, to be able to detect a gaslighter when you encounter them. A great way for a gaslighter to operate is to be a sweet double talker. And by that I mean that they can say nice things to you, to your face. They can be sweet, and they can be kind, and they can be encouraging. But unfortunately, when push comes to shove, they don't follow through with the kinds of results that they're encouraging you to expect. So when push comes to shove and you want to see some kind of reward for the effort that you're putting in, unfortunately, the sweet double talker is going to make you second guess your own sanity by telling you that that's not what they really meant when they said so and so. One of the key elements of the gaslighter, and one of their key skills, is being able to make you doubt your own sanity. To say one thing, mean another, and then when you expect a result from what they've said, they're going to try and convince you that you're losing your mind. The sweet double talker. You're also going to get, as part and parcel of the sweet double talk, you're going to get mixed up emotional cues. And so, when you are together, you may get lots of intimate signals, eye contact, smiles, encouraging nods, leaning in, behaviors which are going to make you think that you are maybe in with the chance, or maybe that the rapport you have with that person is greater than it actually is. This is all part of a strategic approach by the gaslighter. They want to keep milk and honey coming for free, so they're not going to do anything to jeopardize that. However, those mixed up emotional cues are also going to come with a sting in the tail, because, as per usual, if you want to try and draw on those mixed up emotional cues, you're going to get some very different emotional cues instead. And you will find yourself in a state of confusion, wondering, was it just you? Did you mix up the signals? Did you mistake? Were you misled? Who can say? The gaslighter is going to capitalize on all of those confusions because it keeps you coming back for more. Then, of course, there's a private and a public mismatch. You may have lots of intimacy or encouraging signs from the gaslighter when you are talking to them one-on-one, but as soon as other people come into the mix, then suddenly they change totally and they treat you in a different way. They affect distance, they keep you at arm's length, and they may even make in-jokes with other people which you are not party to, leaving you out there on the periphery, looking in, wondering what the heck has happened. Gaslighter is very good divide and rule. They're very good isolating people, making them feel isolated, only bringing them into the fold when it suits them. So, private, public mismatch, something to watch out for. And by the way, if you wish to, you can download the PDF, and you can download a questionnaire which I put together. It's in the description below if you want to see if you are being gaslighted, or if you'd like to hone your skills of detection. So have a look at the links. Tell me what you think after you've done them, if you do them. Drop a comment. Tell me if you've had any experiences yourself of people who've engaged in gaslighting behavior with you. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be work-related, it can be familial, it could be your own spouse. Now, another behavior of the gaslighter that you need to be aware of is the testing but no reward system. Gaslighter loves to test your affections, loves to test you and see if you're going to come forward with some kind of goodies for them. It may be things you've bought, it may be the little gifts that you impart, it may be the compliments, it may be the constant barrage of affection that you give to them. However, they're very good at receiving these things, not very good at rewarding them. In their mind's eye, the fact that they are allowing you to offload your generosity onto them is reward enough. But if you try and draw on the tests you pass, or if you try and draw on the things or the generosities that you show, you're going to find there is no reward forthcoming. In short, you're going to be kept on a tight leash, neither being given nor expected to take anything more than the bare basic crumbs of affection that the gaslighter is going to throw your way. Final thing I'd like to mention to you is that they will maintain plausible deniability. Plausible deniability is the classic gaslighting strategy. Again, it's going to make you feel like you're losing your mind, your sanity. You're going to find yourself in situations where you're led up the garden path and you're led to believe that certain things are going to come to pass. However, when you call in those favors, or you ask for those things, or you even indicate you expect any of those things, the gaslighter is going to plausibly deny that they ever suggested, meant, or intended any of those things. In short, the gaslighter is going to keep you on a tight leash, waiting for crumbs of affection, expecting you to provide the largesse, the compliments, the props, the presents. But when it's time for you to draw down on any of those wonderful things that you feel you're giving, the gaslighter is going to simply make you think you're losing your mind for even expecting any of those things. Let me know in the comments if you've experienced any of this kind of behavior, if you've been caught up with a gaslighter, or if you are caught up with a gaslighter even as we speak. I'd love to hear your comments, and I'd love to know how you feel about your predicament. Bear in mind that being able to detect and to spot these behaviors and realize that they are being played upon you is a major step forward that you can take today. So download the stuff, have a look, have a think. If you're going to regain your step, if you're going to reclaim your own autonomy, you're going to have to start to understand that some people are doing a number on you, and it's your job to stop them from doing that. So let's go. One final thought, which is, of course, whatever it is that you dare to do or dare to dream, begin it now. Most people consume without subscribing. I do it myself regularly with other channels, so I understand. But if you do get an opportunity to hit the bell, or hit a like, or make a comment, or subscribe, hey, there are 4 choices, 4 ways that you can make this old man happy.